Now I have some crazy Boeing 777 rework news for you all today. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, Xentorogaming here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Now I am recording this video one day in advance, so right now it's the 6th of May and I'm releasing this on the 7th. The reason I'm recording this earlier is mainly due to the fact I'm not quite sure what's going to happen tomorrow. I've had some complications. But anyways, so if you're new here, please like and subscribe. I must have some amazing YouTube videos that you must love. Yesterday I released my Infinite Flight setup. Now that's a really cool video, link above right now. Please go check it out at the end of the video because I think it was a pretty cool setup I got. I want to see what your setups are like though, so let me know in that video. Also you can become a channel member, link down for that in the description, also merch store down below. Other than that, enjoy today's YouTube video. Are you after some new clothes or something to keep you warm? Well, I know just the place to go. Head over to the Xentorogaming merch store where you can buy anything, going from hoodies to t-shirts to even phone cases now. Go check out what's there. Thank you. Now, Infinite Flight have been releasing lots of really cool news for us over the past few weeks, and honestly, it has blown me away. I did not see half the stuff coming that Infinite Flight are now introducing. Infinite Flight is going to go from a game to a simulator, I seriously believe in this update. Now, as many of you aware, Laura accidentally leaked that VNAV was coming on her story the other day. I don't think it was accidental, it was probably planned, let's be honest. But anyway, so Infinite Flight, they did release this on their Twitter, so they released a little confirmation saying VNAV, coming to Infinite Flight's autopilot in version 20.1. For more info, visit the timeline. So of course, as always, I visited the timeline. And that's right guys, on the timeline there was much more information on VNAV. So, here we go. I'll read it out. VNAV, or vertical navigation, is part of the autopilot system used to follow your flight plan vertically, meeting specific altitude assigned to various waypoints along your descent. Whether it's manually inputted altitude assigned to a waypoint or a published altitude in star, the VNAV system will calculate your top of descent based on your speed and altitude to achieve a continuous descent to meet your first target altitude built into your flight plan. Pilots will be able to check the distance and time until their initial descent once VNAV is activated. With Infinite Flight's advanced autopilot system, you can sit back and let the aircraft do the work, taking advantage of our lateral navigation, LNAV, to follow your flight plan, while VNAV handles your descent based on your desired altitudes along your arrival path. You can also seamlessly transport from LNAV to VNAV to our approach mode for an auto land in your favourite airport. VNAV is coming to Infinite Flight in version 0.1 this spring. Now please emphasise on the spring bit. Spring ends on the 20th of June, so that's only a month and a half away. So we could seriously be seeing this update come to our Infinite Flight mobile devices within the next, month and a half, which is really cool. Honestly, I think it'll be here towards the end of the month or the start of next month, but I cannot, predictions are predictions. Now, many of you remember that we got an A350 rework quite a while ago. Now, with that, we had, I believe that was when we got the A320 with live cockpits. Now, that's right, guys. We're now having a 777 rework, and Tyler has been spotted in the air in a 737 alongside with Deer Crusher. Now, they're both developers and beta testers. Now, that's right, guys. And then here we go. I got an image right here shown of Tyler in a generic Boeing 737 livery. Now, of course, this is important to note out because I seriously think we may potentially be getting a 737 cockpit rework as well. Because if you think about it, the exterior of the aircraft and everything's had a rework from that update a few years ago. So it literally just needs a new cockpit. So we could seriously, I think we could have a 737 live cockpit coming to Infinite Flight. That's going to be really cool, guys. That's going to be amazing. Now, I do have some news on Infinite Flight crashes, so they are trying to fix that bug right now as we are talking. So, this is what they had to say about long-haul crashes on iOS devices. As some of you know and have experienced, the current version of Infinite Flight may suffer an app crash at or near the end of your long-haul flight. Felipe issued an update on April the 14th indicating that our developers have isolated the cause to a third-party framework that Infinite Flight depends on. To update you on the latest, we're not there yet, but we're making progress. Our developers are modifying the code to work around the leak, which happens every time a tile is downloaded, imagery or pavement, etc. There's a cache in iOS that grows and every request during a user's flight. This wouldn't be a big deal with a game that you have played for an hour, even with a lot of requests to download scenery, characters, and so on. The issue we are running into is that our long haul users are using infinite flight non-stop, sometimes 15 plus hours without stopping. So that's right, those of you that like to do their multi long hauls in infinite flight, this is why it's crashing. As a temporary workaround, pilots are using a camera view that doesn't bring scenery and airports into view while not attending their flight overnight, for an example. So try using the air traffic control view or a camera that focuses on the sky, or overhead panel in the cockpit. That's right, so just go in the cockpit and look up. Lovely views. Keep in mind that we're suggesting a workaround while we continue to work on a solution. This isn't the solution. We understand this is frustrating. Thank you for your patience as we continue to work towards crash-free flights. So they're working towards it. They're going to try and get it done before this update, hopefully. But other than that, that's all I have for today's news video. All fully packed with news. That's right, guys. We've had 5 minutes at least of pure news. I am so hyped for VNAV. A possible 737 live cockpit, just a theory. Please, not confirmed. And honestly, bug fixes are on the way. Okay, quick jump cut to editor Xentorogaming here, guys. That's right, I was editing a video and I forgot to add some other news that people sent to me in my Discord server. How could I forget? Apologies for that. Thank you to everyone in my Discord server who sent me this news. I appreciate it from every one of you. Now, someone said, where are the clouds in Infinite Flight video? And they said, in the sky, I'd imagine. They're still in development and coming along quite nicely. So I don't think they're going to be coming in this update. Just like they said on that Twitter video that we got shown, that Twitter post that we got shown a little while ago. And many of you slammed me down saying I didn't think they were coming. What else have I got? That's right, guys. Also, I have some other news. So, lighting is being worked on currently in Infinite Flight, as Jason said, and they are still planning to add 3D objects to the simulator. So that's really, really cool. Other than that, back to the outro, I guess. Now, if you enjoyed today's YouTube video, I'll see you all tomorrow's YouTube video at 6 PM. Check out merch, link in the description. Become a channel member if you want to. Good night.
Find your way.